Hi JP2, how are you? So here we are. I've got a little function I'm going to go to this afternoon. A very small one. It's like 6 people, 10 people. Anyway, what we've got to do is we've got to do a potluck. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to make a bruschetta and I'm going to make a dessert. So what we have here, this is old sponge cake that I had left over in the freezer from our when we made strawberry shortcake. So I have that. I have some rhubarb, and I was just in the store, and I absolutely love rhubarb, love it. So I thought, well, I've got these strawberries that are getting old. You know how strawberries are; they get old pretty quick. So strawberry and rhubarb. I've got some custard powder, and I have this cream, and this cream, well, it's fine. It's about to expire, so I've got to kind of get rid of things. I've got to get rid of the strawberries. I don't have to get rid of that, but I have that on hand. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stew the strawberries and the rhubarb, and I'm going to make some custard. I'm going to put custard over the top, whipped cream, and that will be a quick, easy dessert. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do for today. And then I'm going to make some bruschetta, and yeah, and that will be what I take to the potluck. So here we are. So we're going to start off with this first. Deal with the rhubarb, clean it up, cut it up, and we'll put it and stew it slowly in here. In here, what I have is I have some sugar, and we're going to slowly melt that sugar. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it, actually. And then we're just going to slowly make a nice little syrup, and we'll add that syrup to the rhubarb and the strawberries. Make sure we get the balance of sweetness and acidity. Now, if you don't have, one more thing I should add, if you don't have any, you can always buy the cake. Just go buy some pound cake. So really easy, and trifle is always a good one. So rhubarb's a lovely thing. It starts, it's now in season. Something so summery about rhubarb and custard. So, just get yourself a little paring knife. That's always good with, when you get strawberries at home, and especially when you buy the big ones, the strawberries are coming in season. They, if you don't eat them right away, they're not as fresh. So, then, you know, you can do lots with them. And what I would do is, you know, stewed fruit, especially in the summertime, is absolutely lovely. So, and we'll be doing more of that. You can do it with all the stone fruits as well, peaches and, you know, things, nectarines and apricots, and you can stew all of them. They do really, really well when you cook them. And they do them with some sugar, give them some heat, bring out the sugars in them, caramelize them, they're delicious. Get these strawberries all done. Let me see how this, I like to put a syrup. My mother told me, she says, make a syrup for it. It's better than just putting sugar in there. I don't ask why, but here we are. Right, so we've got a little syrup there, and I'm just going to add that on there. That's it. As you see, this will be hot, so we're going to just pour that over here. Anyway, bird's custard. You can find custard powder, no problem. Find it in the grocery store. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of custard powder, and it's going to make 2 cups. Now in here you're going to have there's cornstarch in here, so that's what will give it that thickness. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons of sugar in here. There we are, 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then what you do, I've got my 2 cups of measured milk or cream, whatever you want to use. I've got this in here like this. And I'm going to make a paste. I'm just going to whisk it, and I'm going to make this into a paste, just like this. And you can see the colour of it, and I'm going to make this into a nice little paste. You see that? So we have no lumps in there. And then what we'll do is we'll put it to the heat, turn it up, and we'll add the milk. We'll add the milk, and then slowly this will all come together as a custard. Turn, take it off the heat. Start adding some more, you see. do you do now? Put it back on the heat. All the lumps have gone, you've whisked all the lumps out, you've tempered everything. Turn it out just a little bit. Now take that off the heat, let it cool a bit, and then I'm going to pour it over the rhubarb. Okay, so now we're going to put the custard on here. Get that all in here like that. Notice it's steaming, so it's a little hot. Okay, rhubarb custard goes really well together. So we're going to put that over here like this. Very good. Put it in the fridge. Let it cool down. And then once that's done, I'm going to whip some cream over here, which you can see in the bowl. I should say in the jug. Let me just get all this out here. Precious commodity custard, especially when you have it with rhubarb. Okay, pop that in the fridge, let it cool off. Alright, whipped cream, I'll put that in the fridge as well, so I'm good to go. So now when I leave, I can just put that together, saran wrap it, and we've got dessert for this afternoon. So I made this today. Got some focaccia bread. We got a rhubarb custard trifle. I got some bruschetta and some potato salad. And I'm going to take this to a potluck. You could make one of these, all of these, some of these, none of these, whatever you like. But here's some ideas that you could make. And yeah, all it needs is make some burgers, you know, put some chicken on the barbecue, and you could have a really good time. So enjoy. Next week we will do something else. God bless.